Hey guys, it's Rewind again. Today we're going to go through a clan boss battle against the Void Element, or Affinity. Um, Making this video in response to a comment on one of my other videos. Let's see here. Got the Void Element, so yeah, it doesn't matter since it's the Void Element. Alright. At the end of the video, I will show what sets I have on each champion and the builds that I have on them, so you can see all the stats and whatnot. The main strategy I use, which I think most people use right now, is the poison debuffs and also HP burn. If you have Alinaro, she is really, really good in the clan boss battles, just because the HP burn debuff, in the game it says it's only supposed to do 3% max HP damage, but against the clan boss, for whatever reason, it does a lot more. I know that because it does 75,000 damage, right? And the 5% poison debuff does 30,000 damage. And then the 2.5% does 15k. I don't know if that's a glitch or a bug or if it's meant to be that way, but until something changes, I'm gonna keep using it. Because she does a lot, even for being 5-star. Just that 75, at least the 75,000, because she also poison debuffs. 75,000 every turn is just it really adds up. Her second skill also puts one poison debuff. And if she crits with her second skill, then it puts a second one on. So she can really put out the debuffs damage-wise there. I've got her set up more for attack type. I've got attack artifacts on her. Thinking about switching her up to be a more defensive type champion, but I've got so many other champions and stuff that I'm working on right now. She's not at the top of the list. I mean, she does great the way she is now. So with Bad El Khazar, he also puts poison debuffs on, but I've also got the toxic set on him, as you can see there. So he throws out some, or he can dish out some damage to clan boss there. Plus he's my healer. At this point in the game, if you guys summon him, build him right away. He's a total game changer. Everywhere, arena, in all the dungeons. I mean, every time he goes with his first skill, he heals your team as long as he does damage. So he's just awesome. The other thing with your aura skill, it's kind of 50-50 so far. I only just started testing this out, but with leader skill or with attack type aura skills or crit rate aura skills, it seems so far, I've only changed that a couple of times, but it seems crit rate leader or aura skill has a greater impact on total damage than the attack buff. Although the only ones I've done is Bad El Khazar. His aura skill is 25% crit rate. The only other one I've used is Septimus, and I think he's 21% attack or 25% attack. They're pretty close, but it's either attack or crit rate. But crit rate seems to be doing better. So depending on your strategy. The other half of my strategy I use is max HP skills. Um, Royal Guard and Septimus, they each have a skill that does damage based on your enemy's max HP. And those just really, really do a lot of damage. Royal Guard, see right here, his takedown skill, 200,000 right there. So that's something else you can think about if you are lucky enough to summon champions that have skills that do damage based on enemy max HP. They are totally worth it, and not only for clan boss, but also in dungeons as well. I use Royal Guard in every single dungeon possible, even on Spider, because he on Spider, I'm running Spider 12 right now. He does about a quarter of the Spider's health bar in one hit if he crits on it. So yeah, if you get Royal Guard, he is definitely one to build. He can also be really useful in Arena if you utilize him right and give him some accuracy. But that's for another time. Let's see. All right, now we're starting to die off here. Septimus is also another one that, if you're lucky enough to get him, he does great in Arena too because of his first skill. But his second skill that does, it's called Giant Killer, that does damage based on enemy max HP, that just is awesome. Sorry, I need some coffee. Okay, 142,000 with his first skill. That also is Bad Alcazar's passive. He's just awesome. Okay, alright, 6.9 million, not bad. LNRL, you can see with the HP burn and the poison debuffs, 2 million. Septimus, 2 million. Royal Guard, which is just his second skill takedown, max HP. So you can see that Royal Guard does a lot there. Plus Royal Guard also decreases defense, so that's another reason I keep him in there. Okay, now I will go through the builds on each champion so you guys can see those. Let's see, Bad Alcazar, Toxic in Life. On some of these I might have sets that just kind of make no sense, but the reason I do that is for the main stat and the substats are better than the bonus set, so, or the bonus buff for having the set, so that's the reason for that. So keep that in mind too. Sometimes it's more beneficial to use, different artifacts that don't necessarily work well with whatever champion you're putting them on. I think I got a couple of champions that have like one artifact from this set, one artifact from that set. But anyways, there you can see the stats, the main stats, and yeah, see like this one's Stalwart. That's not necessarily probably the most beneficial set for Royal Guard, but that's what I had available, and when I decided to build them, and it works out good. Okay. Oh, I forgot to level up his necklace. You can see the resistance there. That's not necessarily needed on her. But yeah, she does great. So eventually we will play around with her some more once I, probably level her up to 60. There's her skills. Yeah, see the lands another poison debuff if the attack is critical. Let's see, we got Gorgorab. Gorgor Rat. Oh, I gotta level those up as well. I see. Him, yeah. See, I got crit rate on him as well. For I took all of his artifacts off and I put them on Seeker. That's for arena purposes. I wanted to build Seeker as fast as possible, but this is like my second fastest set of artifacts, so that's why those are on there. Oh, all right. We will see you guys next time.